There are a lot of things you can do to become profitable in forex trading. There are several things you can implement in your trading in order to become successful and profitable in your forex trading career. But there is something that is more important than any other thing. There is something that is very, very important. It is just one thing that is very important that plays the highest role in your becoming highly profitable and successful forex trader. And that is what I want to share with you in this video. What is that thing that can help you to become highly profitable, successful, and great, a pro in forex trading? You see, if you see, you can see this week we've taken 2 trades so far. You can see we took a trade on USD JPY and AUD USD. I shared those 2 trades in our forex free telegram community. I've shared those 2 trades in our telegram community. All right, and you can see I posted the setup that before it happened, and also showed you when it happened. If you're not in our forex telegram community, kindly join. The link to that community is in the description box of this video. All right, so I shared those 2 setups, and you can see that just as I said it, just as I pointed out, just as I said the market was going to come to a particular level on USD JPY, the market was going to come to a particular supply level and sell from there. You can see how the market played out and sold from there, just as I projected. Okay, on AUD USD also, the market was going to come to a demand zone, and buy from there, and the market came right there and bought from there. So after these and many other, I've called thousands of setups that have worked out. So what actually has been my secret? What has helped me to become highly successful, highly great at calling setups that work? That's what I'm going to show you today. That's what I want to share with you. Several traders, some mentees, and even several other traders have come to me in my DM. How do you do this? You are a genius. How did you get these setups? How did you know that this market is going to sell? How did you know that this market is going to buy? How did you know that this trade is going to play out just this way as it played out? So that's what I want to share with you, these secrets, and what has helped me so far, and what can actually help you. Just one thing, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Just one thing that can help you to become highly profitable. And what is that thing? That thing is practice. Practice. In simple terms, practice. Practice. This is what can actually help you. It is more important than any other thing you can think about when it comes to professional forex trading. Practice, and showing up every day. Showing up every day is very, very important. And what does practice bring about? It brings about experience. All right, experience. You need experience to become highly successful in any skill, in any craft, in any business. You need experience, and the forex trading industry is no exception. You need high level of experience in order to become very, 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 very good at calling trades that work, and also trading scene setups that work. And experience is what you need. Right? You can't, and this experience, you can't get this experience from books. Okay, you cannot get experience. Books cannot lead to experience. Reading thousands of books cannot give you this experience. It cannot give you experience. Books cannot give you experience. Experience is not that cheap. All right. So I've seen several forex traders. They say they've read tons and tons of books on trading. The more books you read on trading, the more confused you get. All right. The more I've been in this forex trading industry for years. So I've been through all the phases of becoming a forex trader. I've started from scratch. I've failed. I've had a countless number of emotional pain. I've lost money, and I've done a lot of things before I got to the level I am right now. All right, so there's nothing you can tell me about forex trading that I will not tell you. All right, so do not be deceived. The more you read more books on forex trading, the more confused you get. So experience is not that cheap. You cannot become profitable, experienced, and professional by reading books. You can only become profitable by showing up every day at the market. Showing up. You need to show up every day on the chart. You need to show up every day on the chart. You need to show up every day on the chart. Experience is not that cheap by trying to get it through books. You need to show up every day on the chart. And how can you acquire experience? How do you get experience? How do you get the experience? From statistics, from the statistics, it shows that before you can become good at any skill whatsoever, you need at least 10,000 hours of practice. 10,000 hours of practice. It is, you can check it online. Before you can become good at any skill, before you can become good at any trade, before you can become good at anything, when I mean good, I mean exceptionally good, you need at least 10,000 hours of practice. You need at least 10,000 hours of practice. And what is 10,000 hours of practice? And when we're talking about practice, we don't just mean haphazard practice, consistent practice. You need at least 10,000 hours of consistent practice. Now, when I see I have got many mentees, I've trained hundreds of persons, hundreds, or even if not thousands of people over the years. And when I see you, when you come for me to mentor you, because I don't do group mentorship, I do one-on-one mentorship. When I see you from your first day of coming to me to practice, to learn, when I see you and assess you, and I see that you are somebody that is consistent with my classes, I can tell that you are going to be successful in no distant time, because it takes consistency. You cannot come today, learn today, and tomorrow you're not available, and next tomorrow no. You need to show up every day on the market. So consistency requires at least 10,000. Perfection, mastery requires at least 10,000 hours of practice before you can become good. And this 10,000 hours of practice translates to at least 5 years. All right, from statistics, it takes about 10,000 hours of practice to become good at any skill. And this 10,000 hours of practice translates to approximately 5 years. All right, approximately 5 years. All right, one of my commitments on this YouTube channel is to give you the hard facts, the hard truths. I will not sugarcoat things to you. You need at least 10,000 hours of practice for most professions. All right, and that translates to at least 5 years. You can become successful forex trader before 5 years, but for the average 3 to 5 years is what is required. 3 to 5 years is what is required to be very, very good in trading. From my experience, you need 3 to 5 years of experience. It is not a fast food. All right, this is not a fast food industry whereby you just come and you just learn it. No, you need to pay your dues. You need to pay your dues in sacrifices. You need to pay your dues by practice. You need to pay your dues by failure. You need to pay your dues by getting beaten up by the market. The market will beat you up, and you get yourself up, and you continue progressing and continue to move ahead. That is how you can become good at this. Now, what is mastery? Mastery has been defined as the ability. You need mastery. Mastery has been defined as the ability to execute effortlessly without the use of conscious resources. Mastery has been defined. Mastery in any trade, in any craft, in any skill, all right, in any profession, in any industry. Mastery has been defined as the ability to execute effortlessly without the use of conscious resources. That is mastery. But mastery, that's when you wake me up. When you wake me up, I've got mastery in trading, in the sense that when you wake me up from sleep, when I wake up from sleep and you show me a chart, I can, by looking at a chart, within the first few seconds of looking at any chart, I can tell you whether or not there is a setup or whether or not there is no setup. All right, high probability setup. I can spot high probability setup in seconds of looking at any chart. That is mastery. All right, I can chart high probability setups by just looking at any chart within few seconds. How did I develop this? I developed this by countless hours of practice. Repetition. Okay, repetition. I've seen these setups work time and time and time again. I've seen the market, I've studied the market, I have seen setups play. I witnessed almost all seasons of the market, a year in and year out, the fast moving period, the slow moving period, the high impact news period, the slow, fundamentals. I have seen this happen time and time again. And so I've seen many setups, thousands of setups, my setup work every time. And I've seen them and I've seen how they play out. And these have granted me some level of mastery. And whereby when I see any setup, I can tell you whether in few seconds whether or not this setup is a high probability setup. So that is how mastery comes. So how can you gain mastery? 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 How can you gain mastery in this business? The first thing you need to do is to identify a chart pattern. Number one is to identify a chart pattern. Identify a pattern. Because actually what forex traders do is that they trade patterns. All right, your pattern might not be the same with my pattern. A pattern is actually a setup, which is another word for setup. All right, what are the criteria? What do you see that informs you that this is what you're going to do? Okay, when you see this, you're going to enter a sell trade, or when you see that, you're going to enter a buy trade. Patterns is what all forex traders trade. Patterns. Whether you say you are trading retail chart patterns or you are trading smart money is also a pattern. It's a type of pattern. Pattern. Demand and supply is a form of pattern. Trend line is a form of pattern. Indicators is a form of pattern. So you are trading a particular setup pattern. So you need to identify a pattern that resonates with you. That is the first step. A market pattern that resonates with you. That pattern can be formed by you, or can be developed by you, or it can be identified by you, or you can adapt a fairly okay or good pattern that was developed by any other trader. All right, so you can identify a pattern. It could be head and shoulders pattern. It could be flag pattern. It could be trend line. It could be whatever kind of pattern. It could be demand and supply trading. It could be smart money trading. Whatever kind of pattern. It could be wave theory. Whatever kind of pattern, you need to identify it and know it, the in and out of that pattern. The second thing you need to do is that you need to start practicing this pattern. All right, start practicing this pattern. Demonstrate this pattern for weeks and months. If possible, you could actually backtest this pattern to see how it has occurred over the years, over the months in your chart. You can check out this pattern, know how this pattern occur. All right, so that you can easily spot this pattern anywhere you see it. You need to practice to the point that all you see on the chart is this pattern. You need to practice to the point that all you see on your chart, when you open your chart, is you only seeing that pattern. I don't mean two patterns, just one pattern. All right, one pattern. So the third thing you need to do, if you can get some level of mastery and professionality in forex trading, is you need to focus on this pattern. Focus on it. Focus. Don't get distracted. This is very, very important. One of the problem I have with some traders is that they are not focused. You see one trader trading another pattern, you leave your current strategy and you move to that strategy. And before you know it, you discover some other person is trading some other thing. You leave what you are doing and you start going to something else. Once you develop a stand focus, once you develop an undistracted focus on your pattern, you are headed for mastery. All right. Once you become focused, this is very, very hard for many traders. All right. So you need to be focused. You need to be focused on that particular strategy you have developed, or you have adapted to trade. You need to be focused on it. And gain mastery on it. Continue trading it day in, day out. Trade it day in, day out. Trade it day in, day out. With time, you become very, very good at identifying that pattern and trading it effortlessly. Execution. Effortless Effortless execution. Very, very important. Effortless execution. Your aim is to be able to identify this setup and be able to execute this setup effortlessly. Effortlessly. You need to be able to identify the setup and be able to execute these setups effortlessly. Another thing you need to know is that you need to show up every day. Show up every day. Very, very vital. Show up every day. By showing up every day on the chart, on the forex market, you are way forward, way ahead your competitors. You are way ahead your competitors. You have done most of the work. You need to show up every day, every blessed day. Show up on the market. The market has got something to teach you. The market have got some lessons to teach you. Show up every day. All right. Look at this. Can you look at these celebrities, our athletes? Look at these athletes. Look at these athletes. You have Michael Jordan, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Tiger Woods. These are all athletes. This one is for basketball. These two are for soccer, football. All right. This for golf. These are all known names. And one thing you can know, you can associate all these athletes for, is that they are good. Those of them that are still in their profession, they are good in their profession. And if you should interview all of these four athletes, you can discover that one denominator, one unique identifier for all of these is they have practiced their craft. They know their craft, and this comes from practice. This mastery of their craft did not come in one day, did not even come in 1 month. In fact, did not even come in 1 year. It took years of practice, years of consistent practice, years of consistent effort. So do not think that you can be a half-baked trader by you can become good in 1 month in trading. That is no. It is not a fast food. It's not a fast food. All right. It is an industry. Is a craft that can be learned if you are dedicated to this process. Submit yourself to the process. You become good. The market has got something to teach you. Just show up every day. The market have got a new lesson to teach you. There are some lessons that cannot be learned in book. Some lessons are better taught by the market. The market will teach you until you become good. The market will teach you through failures, through successes. The market will teach you through a lot of things. You learn emotional control by trading. You don't learn it by reading books. You learn risk management by trading. You don't actually learn it by reading free trading books. All right. You learn discipline by actually trading. Show up every day from the market at the market, and I bet you become very, 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 very good. They say practice makes perfect. It is true. There is an element of truth in that statement. So if you want to become very, very good, learn to practice. Submit yourself to the process. Submit yourself to the process. Submit to the process. It is a process. It is a process. Submit to the process, and in no distant time, you become a world-class professional forex trader. All right, that is my wish for you. Now, if you have not joined our forex Telegram channel, please do so. It will do a lot of good. Why do I say it will do a lot of good? Because I post setups there almost every day, and that you can trade them at your discretion, and it will also help you to build and hone your ability to identify setups. All right. Now, also, if you want me to train you, I've got several people I'm training from different parts of the world. You want me to train you on forex trading? Be you a man or a woman, whoever you are, I can train you, help you to become good at trading for just a token. You can contact me. My contact detail is in the free Telegram channel, is in my free Telegram channel, and the link to my Telegram channel is in the description box of this video. So if you want me to mentor you, just give me a DM, and I'm going to take you by the hand and help you identify your weaknesses. Even if you're a struggling trader, I can help you to become profitable. I can do a brush-up course for you, help you to learn this skill, to become good at it, and in no distant time, you'll be reckoned among the professional and successful forex traders, and your life will change for the better. Till I come your way next time, do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.